Welcome back. While companies across the board are working to integrate AI, one industry may be falling behind. We turn to our Leslie Picker this morning with that story. Morning, Leslie.
Hey, good morning, Carl. That's right. A new report out saying that banks are, quote, falling behind when it comes to AI. While the industry is doing plenty of experimenting, only about a quarter of firms are using the technology strategically, according to Boston Consulting Group. The research found that most banks are, quote, playing it safe, using AI for individual productivity improvements rather than broad-based transformation. Now, there are several reasons for this. The bank's data is notoriously fragmented, and general-purpose large language models aren't applicable. Additionally, 61% of firms told BCG that running afoul of regulation is a top concern in fully embracing the technology. But the report serves as a reckoning for an industry that spent more than $30 billion on AI last year, more than any other industry except for software. And the stakes are high, with BCG saying the window is quickly closing for banks to fully embrace AI or risk losing their competitive position. The report says Gen AI and agentic AI will dismantle current moats that banks currently enjoy, things like complexity and sticky customers and opaque pricing. However, the double-edged sword in all of this is if or when banks fully lean into AI, there could be a drastic reshaping of the workforce. One unnamed large bank in the report is said to be targeting a 35 to 50% reduction in headcount by 2030, with full potential deployment of AI, guys.
Sounds like we've got a long way to go since then, but till then. But if you think about it, that their biggest cost is labor, that's a huge opportunity for this industry.
Yeah, it's remarkable. In this report, they said that about a quarter of the firms that they studied have only seen about 2% savings in terms of cost at this point in time in using AI. So if you think about where we get from a 2% savings in cost to a, say, 50% savings as a result of some headcount reductions, I mean, that's pretty dramatic if you just look at the headcount savings. Now, the technology spend is huge, and it's projected to get even bigger. I think by 2030, there's an expectation using that same source that we cited earlier to be about $90 billion on spend in AI by 2030. So a lot more spending in terms of keeping up with the technology, but perhaps you could see savings in terms of headcount. Now, the key question is, are they doing enough right now to kind of upskill and train the current employees, or to look at the future potential of employees to fully take advantage of that?
Also bullish for the AI sector if you get that kind of CapEx spending over the next few years. Leslie, thank you. Really interesting read on how banks are using AI.